Hi everyone, my name is Colin Brooks and I am the current president of Oregon Shape, and we're here for the first installment of Meet Your Board of Directors, and I'm here with the newest secretary of Oregon Shape, and this is Naomi Hartle. Naomi, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from?
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. So my name is Naomi Hartle. I'm originally from Saskatchewan, Canada, and I moved down to the States just recently for a new career path. So I'm the PE Development and Technology Specialist for Spark program. So I used to be in the classroom, so just recently I've probably been out of the classroom now for about a month. It's a little bit different, but I'm super excited for the new path that I'm going on, and I'm really pumped to be part of Oregon Shape and just try and help and support the teachers in Oregon. I was part of the Saskatchewan Physical Education Association for the past year, and that was basically our, Oregon Shape of Saskatchewan. So I'm really excited to kind of, finish up my work with them and come here and kind of continue the process. So super excited.
Awesome. Well, we're definitely excited that you're here and you're joining the board. Um, Can you tell us what was your school like back in Saskatchewan?
So I taught in a very, very small school. Well, the town, there's about, I think, 460 people in the town. I thought there was 300, but that's okay. There's about 90 kids in the school, a K to 12 school. There's about 10 of us on staff. I taught 3 to 12 phys ed. I taught Math 9 and Math 10. I taught career health guidance 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I had quite a few different curriculums. I was looking at 18 different curriculums, but it was a small school, small community, and I really enjoyed it there. The community was super supportive, and the kids were fantastic and awesome. Smaller class sizes, but you'd teach, I had 3, 4, 5 phys ed together. There's only 13 kids, and there's one grade 3, but you're teaching multiple different subjects at the same time. So a little bit of a challenge there from the bigger class sizes. But that's kind of what my community life was like, but super supportive and super awesome, and I definitely missed them, that's for sure.
Awesome, that's great. What are your passions in physical education? Like specifically, what are you really passionate about doing with physical education?
Well, with physical education, I think as I've kind of started teaching, I started out wanting to be a coach. That's why
Hmm.
I became a phys ed teacher. My phys ed teacher was a coach. So as I kind of went through university and through the process, I realized, no, I can actually do this teaching thing. This is going to be awesome. And I was really passionate about sports and athletics. And then I got into, actually teaching. And, I'm not just a phys ed teacher, but I'm a teacher. I teach students, and I learn from students. But, and as I've transitioned through, it's how can I support teachers? Because I was in a small school. I was the only phys ed teacher there. Who do I have support from? So, like I said, as the process has been going through, it's how can I support teachers to be the best that they can be, to support our students so that they feel passionate and have a love of activity like I do. And like the majority of physical education teachers, how can we reach the kids that aren't like us, the ones that don't want to come to visit?
Hmm.
So that's kind of what my passion is, to try and support teachers to make that experience for the kids as best as we can. So yeah,
Awesome.
that's kind
That's
of what
really
I'm
cool.
transitioned into. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So obviously you're really active on social media, and one of the big emphasis that we're trying to bring to Oregon is, building a bigger professional network and communicating with members. Can you tell a little bit about how social media is impacted your professional learning community?
Absolutely. For me, and as I said before, I was, the only phys ed teacher in my school. My very first year, I taught at a bigger school, about 2,000 kids, and there was, I think there was 8 of us in our phys ed department. I had lots of people to bounce ideas off of. But when I moved to the smaller school, who did I have to talk to
Hmm.
I had a couple people to talk to, but we'd have to drive to meet. So, I got on Twitter and I started, following Joey Fight and Jared Robinson and all these different Annie Vasily, and I started following all these different people and realizing that I'm not alone.
Hmm.
I'm not by myself. There's so many passionate physical education teachers, or even just passionate people who are active with, health and wellness and physical education. But, like, how can we come together and build this profession to be what it's supposed to be? So for me, social media has helped me kind of get out of my shell and supported me when there was no support for me from my division. Now, there was a little bit, but as a phys ed teacher, it was hard.
Yeah.
So it was just good for me to bounce ideas off of people, or to say, hey, this is a good idea. Do you want to collaborate on this? And the phys ed community is so amazing. My professional learning network is just phenomenal. Being a part of phys edagogy, and when I was on SPIA and now being part of Oregon Shape, just the connections that you make doing those face-to-face connections. But when you don't have that opportunity, being able to connect with people across the world is amazing. And I mean, like right now, we live 3 hours away, but we have the ability to do this because we've been on Twitter, and that's how we got to know each other.
Yeah,
It's just the
exactly.
connections that you make. I wouldn't have gotten my job as working for Spark Programs had it not been on social media. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be on social media to get a job, but it's the opportunities that it provides for you is crazy. Like, I would have never thought that this is where my life would have been when I started university. No way. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's really cool. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. And where can people, if they want to reach you, talk to you, how can they reach you?
So they can reach me on Twitter at Miss Hartle. You can email me, naomihartle@gmail.com. You could find, I guess you can check out our blog, our phys edagogy blog, as well as, where else can you find me? Google+, just Naomi Hartle. I'm on Facebook, just search me, Naomi.
You're all over the place. It's not that hard.
No, lots of different places. But if you really want to get a hold of me, Twitter, if you're not on Twitter, just send me an email.
Awesome. Hey, well, yeah, thanks so much for your time, Naomi, and we appreciate you telling us a little bit about yourself, and I'm real excited that you're part of the board and look forward to working with you.
I'm super excited too. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of the board and help me meet Oregon teachers, and yeah, I'm just super excited to try and support the teachers as best as we can. So yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, take care.
Thanks. See ya.